I mean, I get plenty of good laughs out of Facebook. Like my one friend, he just puts up a status and is like, hey, does anyone know if you're allowed in the state park after dark? My other friend writes back, well, as long as you're not doing drugs or having sex, the cops really don't seem to mind. I'm just like, oh, okay. Let's see. What other reasons would you want to go to a state park after dark? But you know what? All the more power to the innocent ones and the evangelical Christians. All right, enough of that. You know, what makes you sad on Facebook? You know, of course there's the case where like that girl you really like and there's like 120 photos of her with that guy that's not you, and you gotta look through every one, you know, because like you just gotta get through that process of like, you know, it's like some sort of like therapy. You gotta look at every photo and really study it. And like part of you is like saying that could be me, you know, and like part of it's saying like, you know, nah, forget her. Like you just gotta get through that therapy and then move on. And then there's like, you know, every day you got to deal with like those pretentious like profile pictures and statuses or like having the best time of my life, you know, skiing in Vail, Colorado, going swimming with the dolphins for a little weekend getaway. You know, you got to just get through those and realize, you know, take everything on Facebook with a grain of salt. You know, the lives people put up there are only a small fraction of what's really going on. So now, you know, all that we can kind of rationalize and get through. You know, Facebook is just one facade of many for people's lives. But then there's a whole issue of stupidity on Facebook, and that I just can't get over. For one, someone just put up a status that, hey, I need to borrow someone's piss applying to TD Bank. When will people realize that employers do look at those things? Yes, she never did get the job. Then there was a case of the guy out in California. Let's call him a gang member that murdered somebody, that put up a status, hey, just murdered somebody. Just killed that mother. What do you think happened to him? Do you think like the FBI really had to launch that big of an investigation to find this guy? I mean, come on, people. It's the internet. Others can see it. It's not like your little diary that they wrote like back in the 50s. Like, I murdered someone, you know. Oh, God, please forgive me. You know, you can just hide it under your pillow and no one will ever read it. This is the internet, people. Be careful what you put out there on YouTube as well.